I don't know if you know this, but September 29th is National Coffee Day. So I had to pull up on Efrem over at Boon Boona right here in Renton, Washington to not only learn about coffee, but find out how that coffee bean goes from a bean and gets into our cup. We're gonna learn some traditional coffee making practices. We're gonna learn what cupping is, which is actually a very, very dope process. Plus, we're also going to try some of their seasonal flavors and a little bit more. Let's check out what goes down today. Okay, Ali, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm not gonna hold you. I just counted about 12 cups in front of me, all right? Yes. We got some cards that are over, we got some names on them, we got some that are turned over. What is happening here?
It is cupping happening here. Cupping is basically the main tool, most common tool for sensory evaluation in coffee. And it's used for different purposes. It's easy to set up, easy to repeat. And so yeah, that's why it's easy for a standardized testing sensory evaluation.
Okay, well shoot, what's the first part of cupping?
So we weigh this out and then I'm going to grind it back there on the grinder, bring it back here, and I will pour hot water. Let it brew for 4 minutes. There's gonna be a crust forming on top. So this is breaking the crust. You get really close and then just swirl the top, it just breaks it apart. But you really get in there so you can get the smell.
All right, you guys, we are still at Boon Boona in Renton, but right now I have the man of the hour, the owner himself, Efrem, with me.
What's up, Besa?
Dude, I'm excited, okay? Tell me, like, we have a lot of things going on here, and we have some beautiful cups in front of us. Can you tell me, like, what we got going on right now?
Yeah, so what we're about to do, this is the traditional coffee ceremony. So this is traditional to Ethiopia, Eritrea, even kind of goes a little bit outside of those places too. But what we're going to start off with is green coffee. So the raw product, so this came directly from Ethiopia itself. And then we're gonna roast it with a pan. Ethiopia is the birthplace of coffee. And so you've got a little bit of a story behind it. I'll share you that story with you. So start off though, I got a little bit of green coffee in my pan. So it's all set up, ready to go.
It's almost like it's not even about, like, you know, how here we're drinking coffee to wake up.
Yeah.
You guys are drinking it as like a bonding and a way to come together.
Yeah, I would say that that's a big part of it, is definitely the bonding, is the community that happens around the coffee. I mean, I'll be honest too, like, yeah, you need to kind of wake up to, but it kind of goes beyond that, because the amount of time you're spending there is to cultivate that. So so I added the water, I'm just shaking it up just to stir it all up. I'm gonna turn on the heat now, and we're gonna put that clay pot, that jebana, directly on top. So this is at a full brew. I'm gonna put the cap right on it. That kind of helps retain the heat. I'm gonna take the jebana, let it sit over there. You know, for me, when I go and visit my family and we're having the coffee this way, it's therapeutic. It's a time to, you know, gossip. It's a time to laugh. It's a time to, you know, even mourn. But it's a valuable time, and so it's something that I always look forward to. And of course, you know, to get this experience in the cafe setting, you know, it takes a little bit more time or whatnot. But we want to try finding a good balance between this kind of traditional approach and that of like, yo, I need my espresso to go. Thank you so much first, you know, for having tried black coffee for your first time and doing it the jebana style. It's incredible. You got to do the cupping as well.
Yes.
These are our seasonal drinks, and so the first one is an almond anise. The second one is a salted pumpkin caramel latte. So we ain't just trying to do a, you know, regular pumpkin latte, you know. This is a salted pumpkin caramel latte. You know, we make the caramel in-house. The whole entire pumpkin, it's your real puree of pumpkin. This last one, I can't wait for you to try it, is what we call bezo or tehni. And this is a common kind of breakfast, you know, beverage in the mornings in East Africa.
This was so much more than what I expected coming in here today. So I'm so happy that we were able to, you know, do the crusting and the cooking and actually roast the coffee beans because, like, again, like you're able to see these things so differently when you're really able to see it go from coffee bean to your cup.
Yeah, exactly.